Responding to your comments about my carnivore diet. Ridiculous thing to do. What point is it? I don't even get it. First off, carnivore diet is to reduce inflammation, basically get rid of all the processed crap that's in your body, no sugar, no carbs, nothing that could make you inflamed. Secondly, it helps you lose weight, which is why it's become super popular. It clears your brain fog, gives you super high energy levels, balances your hormones, etc., etc. There are so many benefits. It's not safe to eat all that meat. Have you asked your GP? I hope you have. I don't know about you guys, but my GP isn't the best. I don't necessarily consider going to the GP every single time I have something wrong with me. It took me about 4 months to figure out what was wrong with my thyroid, and they finally did and wouldn't even put me on medicine for it. Eating all those eggs every day, you must be cholesterol crazy. Cholesterol is not bad for you. If you're doing your research, yes, high levels of cholesterol can be bad if you're eating a full standard American diet, standard UK diet. However, these high levels of cholesterol actually help you to not get Alzheimer's, and they aid in you never getting dementia, etc., etc. Just do some research about it. Cholesterol is not all bad. Don't take my word for it, but do your own research, but it is not all bad. She's a stroke survivor, and I've not seen any feedback from her about going to her stroke specialist who issues her meds. First of all, yes, I'm a stroke survivor. I had a stroke 12 years ago, almost 13 years ago. I don't have a GP that issues my meds. I am on aspirin, and I've been on aspirin every day since I had my stroke to keep my blood thin. Fortunately, I'm one of the lucky survivors that doesn't have any side effects aside from cognitive effects, which this diet really, really helps with. I cannot tell you how clear I've felt over the past 9 days as opposed to how I've been feeling the last 13 years. I've not seen her eat any fish containing important omegas and vitamin B12. I don't really like fish. I'll eat salmon on the occasion, and I did eat some salmon last week, but I don't really like it, so I'd rather get my vitamins from other places. I mentioned ashwagandha for brain fog, and I'm taking it with fabulous results and recommended by specialist nutritional, and she shot me down saying that vitamins and supplements were not needed on this diet. And then 2 days later, she gets a delivery of free supplements, and she's advocating for them. Double standard screaming. Not advocating for taking supplements. The lovely people at Willpower saw that I was doing this carnivore diet, which can be really hard. So they sent over some supplements things for me to try out. Basically powdered keto creamer that will allow me to have a little bit of cream in my coffee and not feel like I'm going to jump out of ketosis. I'm not advocating for you to take extra things because you should be getting all the stuff from this diet. I take a supplement. I take a multivitamin. I'm not saying I need to pop into a million other supplements. And I also haven't done a full research about all the supplements that you need. I am taking an electrolyte because that's important to get the salts into your body and to make sure you don't get any like leg cramps or anything like that, because you do need that high level of salt. Again, I've done my research on this. Don't take my word for it, but do your own research. I'm not advocating for you to take supplements or not take supplements. If you do this diet, you really shouldn't have to take many supplements. And if you think about the standard American diet, how much crap we take along with vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin B, etc., etc., this should be easier for you. She's not getting any vitamin C present in citrus foods and other veg. Trust me, I'm getting enough micronutrients and everything that I need right now. I feel fantastic. It makes me ill to watch you actually eating all those eggs and meat. I know, I'll be completely honest, that actually makes me feel a little bit ill too, and I can completely understand where you're coming from, but I chose to do this because I wanted to feel better. I don't love meat. I did not love meat. I'm not a meat person. I don't like cooking meat. I don't like eating meat, and I don't want to be prepping all this stuff. However, I made the decision that for my health, I really want to get myself feeling better, and this diet actually is making me feel better. Who knows how long it will last, but I'm on day 10 and I feel really, really good. You do know that coffee is a plant, don't you? Yes, coffee's a plant. And no, I don't want to lose the will to live. I'm making exceptions. This is all sponsored. Don't believe a word she says. I swear on my life, none of this is sponsored. My husband came to me around Christmas time and said, Al, I have so much brain fog, I cannot think straight. And I was like, oh, sorry to hear that. And he said, Joe Rogan did this diet. He did it for 7 days. Can we try it and see if I can get through it? And originally I said, I don't know if I'll do it with you, but I'll help you if you really want to do it. Then I did some research about it and I saw how good it was for women's health. And I was like, well, maybe I'll give it a go. And here we are 10 days later. She got her information from a TikTok doctor. I did not get my information from a TikTok doctor, guys. Googled, I researched, I YouTubed, I read studies from, is it Mayo Health Clinic, I think, in Boston. Read stuff about ketosis for brain tumors. I've read stuff about ketosis for stroke survivors. I've read stuff about everything, research papers that I have gotten off the internet, yes, but I didn't get my information from a TikTok doctor. Yes, there are so many good resources that you can look up if you don't have the time and energy to go research papers, but my information has come from research papers online, watching testimonials, podcasts, and it's also come from doctors online that are amazing. So if you guys want, I can give you some of the resources that I've been watching. I want to know, how much weight have they lost? Honestly, I don't know. I do not own a scale. We don't own a scale in this house. I was a competitive figure skater. It would make me crazy to have a scale in this house. But what I've decided to do instead is check myself by my clothes. And definitely 110% my clothes are fitting looser. Paul's noticed it. I've noticed it on him. He's noticed it on me. It's definitely happening. But that's not why we're doing this diet. If I find any more, I'll post them for you guys. But just to say, do your research. Don't take my word for it. So far, so good. We're loving this diet. Are we gonna stay on it forever? Probably not. But if we can do this for 30 days and feel really good, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we cut out the processed crap in our lives? And why wouldn't we try to feel better? Anyways, people's strong opinions are amazing about this. I love the conversation. I'm glad that we're doing this. Me and Paul feel so freaking good. Everyone keeps talking about it. And I'm so glad those of you that are doing it along with me are reaping the benefits as well. Once we stop seeing the benefits, we will stop doing this diet. But I can tell you one thing, I will never go back to how we were eating before this, because it does not make me feel good. And the bottom line is to make me feel healthy and make my husband and I feel like we have tons of energy and no brain fog. So anyways, guys, thanks for the feedback.